So I'd like for you to see where this is coming from, the channel name, as well as the title of the video. And I think if I was giving out awards for war hoaxing, this individual gets second place. Now, I already awarded first place, and you'll have to check on my channel, War Backwards is Raw, for that first place winner, the best war hoaxer ever. But this individual, I think I'm going to give second place in that award ceremony. So I'll give you a hint. It involves duct tape, and it involves bullet holes in a helmet with absolutely no repercussion or results, such as the individual being shot and killed. It's quite miraculous.
We were moving early in the afternoon, and I just made an attack, and we were consolidating the map, the wrap-up of that attack, and evacuating the casualties, evacuating the prisoners, evacuating their weapons, and doing those things. So the company commander sent the 1st platoon around my right flank to the attack. Lieutenant Rawson was his name, and he was shot through the neck and killed. So that attack stalled, and it did have significant resistance over on our right flank. The company commander then ordered the 2nd platoon commander to go around me, because both platoons were in trail of me when I made that attack on the riverbank, and had the envelopment that was highly successful. The platoon that went around to my left flank was hit also, and they had several casualties, several to many. I'm not sure how many, because I didn't get involved in that. But the platoon commander there had 2 second chest wounds in the right lung, 2 second chest wounds in the left lung, and one in the hip that stayed in the hip. So we put duct tape we got from the air wing, which takes off skin. It doesn't come off. But it stopped the loss of air in the lungs. So his life was saved then. And then we put a wash rag, a little piece of wash rag in the other one, put some duct tape on it, and held it there and evacuated him. So the company commander then comes over to the left side, and he is kind of trying to give impetus to the attack on the left, but it doesn't go anyplace because they're heavily outgunned over there. We didn't know how big this force was, but apparently it was quite bigger than we were, like much larger. And later on we found out it was the 21st NVA Regiment. And the 31st was on the other flank over here, way outside of our area. But we had casualties, and we had to mop up the battlefield there and get the organization and get structured. And I found out from the gunny at company headquarters back there someplace that I am now the new company commander. I took over the company and had the radio operators come over to my position, and we were looking at the map and the enemy situation and trying to make a decision about what to do. And I'm looking over the paddy dyke with a helmet on. This part of my face is below the paddy dyke, rice paddy dyke, which is about 12 to 14 inches high. And this part is above the paddy dyke. And an NVA sniper then shot 2 rounds into this helmet. Like, I thought it was 1, but apparently there was 2 by the holes. And the only thing I felt was this and this. I said, goodness gracious. Good thing I had the helmet on. I've got a big dump, a big lump here. And the radio operator looked at me and said, Lieutenant, that's not a dent. That is a hole. And I looked at it. And fortunately, it didn't do anything but just graze the scalp. You talk about the power of a praying mother. My mother prayed for me all the time, and I do believe that's the reason I'm here today. But I've got a nice little souvenir now. That's all I can say.
Could you point out the holes in it one more time and
Yes.
take a look?
Also, that you.
I think there's a hole in the story.
There's so much shots, and then you knew you were not gonna die.
This is a helmet liner, and this is where 2 rounds went in.
So yeah, right there and there.
The guy was really good. And this is where the 2 rounds came out. To the back.
There's three holes there.
So he squeezed off 2 rounds just like that, and they went bang bang.
Apparently he did. Apparently. I never got to talk to him about it.
But you never did. You never saw it. You didn't see a muzzle flash. You didn't.
No, it was probably back in their area. And it was maybe 600 yards away. Or something like that. Boy, this stuff is old. This is the hole going in. And this is the 2 holes coming out. See the bigger?
Wow. Wow. Yeah, you're fortunate to be here.
Yeah, praise God.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going to stop it. And I'm going to add a couple little features to this. Namely, the narrative that this individual will supposedly go with Richard Nixon to China. You know who Richard Nixon is, don't you? Ed Sullivan. So it's all been a really big shoe. A really big shoe. How'd you like those holes, how they matched on the headliner and the helmet? And he didn't know where they were. Oh, anyhow. Second place award goes to this one. My first place award is somewhere else right now. I believe that was Iwo Jima first place award to the gentleman who tried to convince us of all the grenades being thrown and everything. Anyhow, shot in the head twice, or was it 3 times? Or was it once? Check the holes in the story. With the holes in the story, you'll see the whole truth. Thank you for watching. End of video.